morning, happy Monday. I am going to be taking you today on a day in the life as a marketing director at my agency, White Key Marketing, and pretty much show you a little bit behind the scenes of what I do in the day. I have made the decision to move to the Gold Coast, so this is the last full week of work for me because next week is like a half week. We have lots of little different Christmas parties and events. I am super lucky that I've ended up in this position. Super lucky, but it's definitely, I guess, a testament to the hard work that I have brought to this business and this company. I started with Ari about 4 years ago, and he was just offering social media services. I started as a marketing coordinator, and it was really that organic content creation, relationship, client relationship side of marketing. And I just fell in love with it. I loved it so much that I really wanted to get involved and help him essentially build a team and scale the business. So over the past 4 years, 4 years, we've had some pretty cool growth. We're now a full service marketing agency. We do SEO, Google Ads, websites, branding, pretty much anything that you can think of. And we have the team for that in-house. So I was really heavily involved in training and hiring and recruiting for that team. And essentially building out the processes and workflows to kind of sustain the growth that we were seeing with our clients. So super, super blessed to sort of be in the position. It's given me so much exposure to business, to problem solving, to growth, to entrepreneurship. And I've really just enjoyed all of it. So I am very lucky to, only be 26 and be director of a business like this and manage a team of, I think there's about 26 full-timers. But it's definitely hard work as well. Like Ari, Selena, and myself, we've worked hard. We've put in a lot of hours to kind of build this business and quite resilient in our problem solving. And, when things popped up, we just kept pushing. So yeah, very, very lucky to be where I am. I keep saying that, but I do sometimes look back and just go, wow, like it's pretty cool that this was the path that I was taken on and the journey that I've led in my career so young. So with my Gold Coast move, I'm very lucky in the sense that I'm able to do my job remotely, and we do need to twist parts of my role, but what I'm able to do is really help the business set up a lot of processes and things that we really, really need, but no one's actually had the time to do because our growth has been so fast here in Sydney and everyone is so busy. So me stepping away for a while, I'll be able to really spend some time in the back end and look at kind of building some processes, changing over to some systems and really ensuring that the team is ready for the next level of growth. So super excited that I have that stability and it provides me something that I'm comfortable with in this next change, in this next chapter of change, I should say. So yeah, I will be, as of January, working remotely, still lots of video calls and everything with the team, but I'm definitely going to miss the team dynamic. I love going into the studio every day. I love going into the office every day. I love seeing our clients face to face. So it's going to be something I miss, and hopefully I can catch a plane maybe once a month or once every 2 months and come back and spend some time with them. So that's pretty much going to be my days, just in the office, doing a few meetings, hanging out with the team. I'll take you behind the scenes, and then this video might just end up as like a little mini half week in my life, just in a normal routine, before we kind of wrap things up next week, because I leave in about 16 days, so just over 2 weeks. I'm sorry, but if you don't like country music, you're just kidding yourself. I used to say I didn't like country music, and then I started listening to it. Now I'm so converted. It honestly just puts me in the best mood. Like, you can work out to it, you can train to it, you can cry to it. The best.
Yeah, like it's not bad, but it's just like
Still cool to see.
Yeah.
Let me. Camera's eating. Nice.
So good, right?
Well,
Oh, wait, no, I love those.
These. These
Those
are the ones
are
I
mine.
really want to
I
try.
like them.
Those.
Yeah.
Just use the joystick.
yeah, but now it's on Zoom. Go out. You need to press this one. And now you can,
That's so good.
Wait, why do I look good in this little camera?
I mean, that's not what you were supposed to be looking at.
Sorry.
Same with
this little camera. What's going on with this thing, man? Hurry up.
I'm being spied on. Welcome back to my vlog. I'm currently editing and I've done about 20 reels and my brain is fried. I look like an egg right now. There's a lot happening right now in the office. We've got a meeting. I'll show you. There's a meeting behind there. We're also shooting. I'm not sure if you can see over there. I'm editing. Oh. I'm editing. Mikey's over here doing some stuff. We have clients coming in as well. And look at that. It's just all happening. I'm going loopy.
Don't sit with your legs crossed for too long.
No.
Circulation. Legs. Wait, we should do this. Oh, they are cute.
Love.
I just.
Let's go see.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Well done.
I think my first go-to watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I'm in the work car park right now. And I've trained this morning and I went for a little bit of a walk and I didn't sleep that great last night and I just have so much going on trying to prepare myself for this big change that when I pulled up at work I was like, oh, I'll just shut my eyes for a little bit. So I put my chair back and shut my eyes. I told myself it'll be for 2 minutes. I've just woken up like 20 minutes later. I just fell asleep in my car. Oops. I am so tired, like so excited but so tired trying to push through everything. So really just gonna have to keep pushing through that at the moment. I think time to go get another coffee. Just whipped up a little bit of lunchy lunch. Bit of salad from half of the ingredients that I could find in the office fridge. Delicious. So it's quite loud. I don't know what you can or can't hear, but I have come to Hot Pot with my girlfriend Selena from work, kind of like almost a farewell dinner for myself, even though I don't leave for a couple of weeks. I had to run and go get my camera because I am like so amazed by everything that's going on in there. So I'm going to vlog the whole experience because I rarely eat out, and if I do, it's at a steak restaurant. I'm so uncultured. Do you remember what they're called?
Okay, so this is a tom yum soup base, tomato soup base, Sichuan spicy, and this one was called 3 delicacies, so I don't really know what's in there.
That looks like a brain.
But like,
That looks like a
no,
brain.
that's a date.
Oh. Mix it? You're gonna mix it?
So we're back.
It's my sauce. Selena sauce.
Spicy.
The only thing I know on this menu is cucumber.
I'm gonna put it one each and then you can try What are you?
joined us a little bit late, but she's joined. Also,
Show them what you created.
so these are my sauces. Apparently you're not meant to do this.
You're just gonna be rogue.
I like drinking the soup.
Yeah, she's like, we'll get tomato soup, and I feel like that's the one I have not like. I like the least.
What? It's so good.
No. I have had my morning. It's 9 o'clock and I am in the office car park right now. This morning I tried to go for a run, but I couldn't because of my hips. Went for a 1 kilometer swim and then did 25 minutes on the stair climber whilst I read my book. Now the book that I'm reading on my Kindle at the moment is The Mountain Is You, and honestly this book, like the first chapter, was a catalyst into me making my decision into moving to the Gold Coast. I feel like I was so stuck in a decision, like what do I want to do? Am I making the right choice? Is this the right decision for me? And reading this book, it's all about change and how important change is and how change is inevitable and it is meant to feel uncomfortable. Like so many people avoid making decisions because they don't want to feel uncomfortable. And this book, it was just like an eye-opener for me. So definitely recommend, one, buying a Kindle. I feel like buying a Kindle has helped me with my habit stacking so much because I can read it whilst I'm on the stair climb or whilst I'm going for a walk, whilst I'm tanning. It's a lot easier. And then find books that kind of speak to what you're doing and I guess where you are in life, whether it's like more business related or more self-help related. But I just find like I gain so much from them when they're relatable and it kind of matches a time in my life. You know, there's books that I've read and I read them 4 or 5 years ago and I still quote them to this day because they had such an impact on me then and there. And I know The Mountain Is You is exactly like that's what's happening to me right now. I'm going to forever like remember how pivotal this book is for me. But gonna go spend the day in the office. Yeah, maybe take you a little bit behind the scenes. Selena just pulled up, so I'm waiting for her to show up. We went out for dinner last night and got hot pot, and I still feel full from it. I never overeat. Like I usually try and like eat within my limits. I almost traumatized myself post-prep when I was overeating a lot and felt sick a lot, so I've really kind of built a good relationship with food and I don't let myself get to that point. But last night I did accidentally overeat. But let's go find Selena. I feel like such a... Alright, we're on our way to lunch. It's Friday, spirits are high. We have the whole half the team in the office.
We are the team.
Clearly, I am not a vlogger. You'd honestly be so good on Love Island.
You would smash the interviews, like the first part.
I think you should. And I'd vote for you. I'd fucking religiously. I'd be that one person responding to all the haters.
Imagine,
Now that I know you can vote, I'd vote for you too.
imagine this right now is like foreshadowing Abby going on Love Island.
Brought the whole crew to the local.
They're moving out. So it's at the house. Really?
Happy Friday. I've clocked off work for the week and now just sitting on my bedroom floor ready to just kind of chill out for the night. That was my last like 5 full days in the White Key office. And at the moment, I don't know, I just feel kind of almost indifferent to it. I feel like I've had such an emotionally draining week that if anything, I am starting to become a little bit emotionally disassociated to things. Like I am super sad that I'm going and I'm super excited to be going at the same time. But the combination of both those feelings has me almost like flatlining. where I think I've gone through like really sad waves of trying to make the decision. But yeah, I've had a really busy week trying to fit in a lot of my goodbyes and saying, like, having dinners with some of my best friends and some people I work with. So it's all happening super fast. Like, I leave not this Sunday but next Sunday, so in 9 days. I haven't packed anything. My plan is literally just to squeeze everything into my car and pack it to the brim and go. But yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling, knowing that this is sort of what's happening and I'm saying goodbye to people, and I might not see people again. I might. I guess my routine, I've lived in this area for 26 years, and everything from my preschool to my primary school to my high school to my first 2 jobs to my job that I've had for the last 4 years, everything has been within a 5-kilometer radius of each other, which is crazy to think about it, like looking at it in retrospect. Like, that means I've just lived in this little bubble, and I know everyone like so well. Like, I know faces so well, the area feels so familiar to me, the streets feel so familiar to me. So moving to the Gold Coast, even though it will still feel familiar because I used to visit at least once a year, it's all going to be very new. The people are going to be very new, the experiences are going to be very new, and you know, I'm quite used to walking into like any local shopping centre and recognising the barber or the barista or the guy at the Coles counter, and that's all going to change. So I'm excited for it. I think this change will be really good for me. It'll be challenging for me. It will stimulate me. I think moving from Sydney to Gold Coast is going to slow me down a little bit, which, if you ask anyone that knows me, it's probably extremely needed. I do go at a million miles an hour all the time. But yeah, overall feeling super, super excited. I'm so, so glad I made this decision, and everything has just sort of lined up and worked well for me. I'm so lucky to be able to sort of keep the position that I have at work, and we're just transitioning that into a remote role. I think it's going to be really good for me and really good for the business because I'll be able to do some back end things, and it will just give me a chance to have some familiarity in such a time of like change. Finding a new gym and everything else. So I am super excited to continue documenting and doing little diary entries of how I'm feeling. You know, I'm 9 days out today. I'm sure this will probably change when I'm 3 days out, probably change on the day of. So it'll be interesting to kind of document this change and this chapter for myself, because I do really believe that I love Sydney, I love my life here, but nothing feels extraordinary to me, and I don't know if that's a silly feeling to be chasing, but that's what I am chasing at the end of the day. You know, I really hold a high standard of myself and for the life that I want to live, and I'm gonna go and see what's out there. And I know at the end of the day, if, you know, Gold Coast isn't it might not be Sydney. Maybe I move elsewhere, maybe I come back, we'll figure it out. But whatever this is, it's going to open up a new chapter, and it means that I won't just stay stagnant and stay in this somewhat very comfortable position, but I am going to explore and expand as a person. So yeah, definitely if you are considering a change, I know how sickening it feels. Like, I had a day where I was throwing up, I was really in my head, I was questioning everything, but all I can say is just stick to your guns. You know, trust your gut, because especially if it's like a long thought, I think I've told people that I was going to move to the Gold Coast for like, I don't know, 4 years. So it was something that was like so deeply entrenched in me, that when this opportunity popped up, like, it just felt like someone literally laid out my path and said, here you go, like, this is your time, take it. You know, there's a few hurdles I still had to jump over, but I was taking it and I was going, and it all just feels so right. And it's like momentum takes over and everything kind of carries on. So big things ahead. I've got to figure out what I'm doing with some of my furniture. I've got to put some in boxes, send it with my brother. I'm going to Port Macquarie for Christmas, so that will be some time just to spend with family and like disconnect from the year that has been this year, which has been a crazy year, from, you know, bodybuilding prep to traveling Europe alone to now obviously making this huge move out of Sydney. My family house got sold. It's a house that I grew up in for 25 years. you know, my parents moved away, I moved out of home again, even though I have had a stint out of home. So many huge bookmark moments have happened, and it'll just be a chance for us to all connect in Port Macquarie, kind of reset, spend some time there, and then I keep driving north and go visit, or not visit, go live in Burleigh. So excited. That just feels surreal to think that that is the life that I have made for myself. Stay tuned. I'll be posting more videos, probably posting more about the coming weeks or the coming days here in Sydney, and continuing to document the process.